Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the Kennesaw State Owls. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Coach Mack told me before the game, talking to his team, he wants his quarterback to come out slinging it early. He has been so good all season, but he has a chance to go over 3,000 yards today. And while stats don't usually...
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will get the ball first. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. A first down for the offense. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got room to work. Got enough for the first. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what...
Breaks into the open. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Might as well give it to him again. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
How nice is it?
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit.
Now on the counter. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got a little grass. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the counter, showing off the arms. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the left. He's in open space downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. They feed him again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get...
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Glover. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The give on the inside. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a... And the Gamecocks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes one man miss. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They're working that left side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. And he gets it up to the 36, it'll be a 1st down. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes his way for more. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Finding an escape route.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So
turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can... Touchdown, Gamecocks! They move on top here in the 4th. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a two-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The lone back's got it. And he surges across the line. Touch! There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us here. For David. Glad to have you with us from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Jacksonville State's head coach told me before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced.
The Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop. The Gamecocks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They'll run the off-tackle play here. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. The give on the counter. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Handoff from the gun. Nice move there. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He leaves it with his back. Makes it past the marker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. They'll send the back in motion. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Back open in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends.
Finding some room. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Give him 96 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Maybe a crease. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down and second and 10. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Gamecocks! He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 21 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Razorbacks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
From the gun, the running back has it. Gets away from one, finds room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. The handoff as they run the counter play here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the counter. Turning it on. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires...
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. You want to talk about a drive where you input. Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The give from the gun. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Offense, quick tempo.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive.
There he goes. No, he got loose. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they... All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback
kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Gamecocks offense comes on the field first today. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered.
Breaking into the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Powers into the end zone. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing, and he's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice gain.
Past the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. Needs to allow the offense to work.
Got an opening here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Here's the handoff. They can't stop him. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is stilled, but they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running through the tackle. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
It's the running back in the flat. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Fighting off the defender. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He stopped short of that 1st down. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move.
He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? At 2nd.
He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Jacksonville State on top right now. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he's got it again. Bites off a defender. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4. Two-man clock with the running game. He shreds the tackle. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout, and that's the team's first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've got one more timeout to use now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He hands it off from the gun. He's got the 40. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Arnold. They finally tackle him down at the... After that catch and run.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense really. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who's going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to freshman quarterback out of Jacksonville State, And one final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.